is what it is.
This will all be edited out, by the way. I have been recording, so.
Oh, way to go!
Oh, nice job.
It'll be
nobody. Just
none of
make
y'all
everybody look like
are gonna
useless
run for any kind of
assholes.
public office or anything.
You say that.
That's good. I think Grady's got a bright future. I don't think any of us here really.
I appreciate that.
Of course, you're welcome there. But hello, everybody.
Long stick inside my river, but we not going fishing.
Oh,
Ooh, the fact that she put river and fishing in the same sentence with
Yeah.
that stick.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Front Row Ruckus, everybody.
oh no.
Oh, God.
We have been discussing the lyrical genius of Cupcake.
Ice Nine Kills did a song about Art. Art
Probably.
the Clown. Did you know that?
Maybe.
Oh no, they just released a trailer for it like an hour ago. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not surprising, but
There you go. We're back after a long time.
Hey.
So there's that. And we're glad that you're here too.
we're getting cultured in music. Don't judge us.
Whilst we were gone, does anybody remember what was going on? Besides Derek?
I was looking on roll 20, and the last thing I see is I casted Blood Boil on something and got 2 successes.
Yeah, you blew somebody up.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah,
in the middle
Derek
of fighting
totally
stuff.
remembers everything that's going on.
We went through a portal thing, end up in another place where there were torturous hedonist people, and we got into a fight because I said here, hallway of crystal, make it to the mirror. Scrooge McDucking it.
Yeah, that is the thing.
There was a lot of gold. He doesn't place being cleaned. 20 people all cleaning something, but it looked eerily weird on why they were cleaning things. Like it looked like they were cleaning, but like henchmen turning wrench, like arbitrarily doing something to make it look like they were doing something, sort of situation.
Is the truth. Is truth.
Notebooks, y'all.
Keep my
Gotta
power.
get it. Get yourself a notebook. Take stupid little notes like I do.
Nope, just make it up as I go along.
Scrooge McDucking it is probably the best.
Straight Donald Duck in it.
Hell yeah.
This is irritating. Okay. Oh, are you using the Roll20 thing? Like, does it have its own thing still?
Yes, it does have its own thing still. There it is.
Okay.
You can't see it,
Okay.
but I have it here. Yes.
So my guess is all right. So you're looking at. Oh, we didn't do the audio thing you were asking me to do.
Yeah, I was asking. That's okay. If you do it real quick, I can always stop it.
Yeah, the loading screen music's going. All right, so I'll try to while you're dicking with it, I'll try to somewhat recap here. All right, so yeah, she kind of threw her guys away, and you figured out that she's what are they called? Dang, it's been a minute. An evil harpist. That's not the technical term. Hang on, it's
Right.
been a
You
minute.
showed us in the
Gift
last
changer?
one.
Rapturous, infernal rapturous. That sound right?
I remember what she looks like.
Yeah. So if this will work here, Hacha. That's what you see. And
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, an infernal rapturous. That's what it is. And she says that it's only just begun. I remember that. And that's where we left it, right before an ass kicking. For I don't either way. If you guys kick her ass, that's cool.
She's about to play as a cupcake song. I just know it.
Well, not anymore. Just go ahead and delete that from the playlist now. Put the stick in the river. Anyway, I don't remember what it was. So bad. Okay, so whenever she does that, you notice that all the people that are cleaning and pretty much making everything look spick and span, they all drop what they're doing, and as soon as they all turn around to face you, they actually that I could probably find a picture of. One moment.
Hello. Okay. Sound about anything.
Oh, we've got Stadium Tim back here.
Yeah, I was just making sure I had the right thing going.
Today.
Yeah. All right, give me 1 second. Stop the recording real quick. Let me double check it. Make sure it's not too loud. That'll be good. There you go. All right. I'm good.
I don't know if any of these are going to be good musics for what we're doing. All right. So, now that I've got this done, so whenever they turn around, they then turn into this demonette. You see, they still have feminine qualities, but they are very mutated spikes in their skin, horns, crab hands. Not always crab hands, but a lot have crab hands. Long tongues. And you start to notice that it seems like quite a few of them are coming up behind you as well. So if you're facing towards where she led you in from, like, I guess the main door, she would be standing blocking the door. And you're noticing that quite a few of them are starting to come in behind her. You're starting to feel kind of outnumbered.
Got to shift it in the game mode, guys.
Yeah, it's time to batter up, I think.
Wait, how do I'm not in my castle.
Yeah, I think we decided this was the one I was going to go with because we had this one and that one was. Hang on, let's see.
I don't even remember that.
Spooky.
There we go. There's my dragon. All I see is your girlfriend back there sailing the high seas. There you go.
There we go. All right. Probably better to do it like that, yeah. Okay. Smooth move vampire. Now you got everything after us.
Time to dance. Let's go.
Time to dance. So yeah, sounds good to me. I mean, we got no other chance, huh? Other shot?
Unless we feel like being yet one more person's bitch. You know.
Oh yeah, because we're the vampire ladies, Nepheratas.
Yeah, that's a harsh term.
That's
We're
harsh.
just collecting side quests for people who don't want to get their hands dirty.
Unless you like it.
Uh-huh. Trying to get fancy over there.
I've always been fancy. I could just show it.
Ah.
Yeah, so then who's gonna go first? I guess we got to do initiatives, huh?
Yeah, I totally don't remember how to do that. There's
Let me
a
get
button.
my character sheet out here.
5.
How'd you roll initiative?
I clicked the initiative button. Is it
Grady's like, you dense
roll, or is it
motherfucker.
I don't. Where's it?
under combat abilities?
Where are my damn books? Oh, they're in Firefox. Whoops. All right. All right, Tim and Heath, roll again.
So I don't think it's rolling. I think it's just giving us what it is, because my initiative
That's
is
exactly
6.
what it is.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
my initiative's a 6.
It's just a 6. So
Okay, then you guys decide who wants to go first. All right, not everybody at once. Okay, cool.
So I just took a regular D6 and rolled it and got a 4.
oh, we can do that. Yeah. I would
Or
do
D4. I meant to do
that. How
D6.
do I
Sorry.
roll that?
There you go. I rolled 5.
I got a 2.
All right.
All right, so Heath is going to first.
So, like, how many of these things are there and how far away?
So right now you've got the main one in the center, you've got 2 on either side, and from what you can tell, 4 more is coming in the doorway.
Okay. Stand by.
Above the crowd, even if I'm gonna shadow.
So I'm going to throw out a amaranth. I don't know if I can say that right. Amaranthine orb.
Okay,
And if you want to know what it does, I can read it to you because I'm looking at it in the book.
sure,
Please
yeah,
do.
go for it.
It says you hurl a sphere of necromantic energy, destroying living flesh on contact. Choose a living creature within long range. The target suffers 1 damage. Each additional success increases damage by 1. Alternatively, you can target 1 additional living creature per additional success, but additional targets must be in the original target zone.
Okay,
So, boop. Spellcasting bonus. It's asking for a spellcasting bonus. Where do I put? Would that be a 5? Since it's a DN of 5? Or am I doing that wrong?
The bonuses if I remember correctly, had to do with what it's in. So if you have a thing in channeling or whatever, I thought was what it was.
Okay, I do
So-
have 1 in focus and for channeling, so I guess it'd be
think
1.
Training was, I think if you had training in it, if the role was arcana, awareness, channeling, medicine, reflexes, stuff like that, I think
Yeah.
you got to add 1. If you got or you got to change 1. Focus was you got to add, I think, dice rolls to it. Or
Okay.
I might be switched, but it was something along those lines
So
of adding versus taking rid of a dice roll thing.
okay. Boom. 1 success.
all right. Which one did you aim it at?
The one in the center.
So your roll is You have to meet a 5 and you roll 1 dice, or you roll multiple dice. You just have to meet 1, right?
Yeah, I just had to pass the test,
Okay.
which is a DNF5, and I got 1 success out
So
of 5.
technically, you passed, right?
Yes.
As long as you make 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. Okay. So general contact damage, each success increases damage by 1. Okay, 1 damage.
So he's only doing like 1 damage because he has no extra successes.
Right. Right.
Okay. Man, them
Okay.
daemonettes, bro.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. You throw it at her. It explodes on contact. Kind of shimmers around her. But she's still doing her thing. She's still pissed.
Ooh. So I can't attack again, right?
Right. I think you only have like 1 action, right?
I look at it as like the standard RPG line.
Like maybe higher levels get multiple.
Like
Attack,
if you have
kind of.
the whoever has the initiative, and then like he goes, and so now he goes to the back of the line, and then whoever goes in between, and then they kind of go in the thing going back. You know, that's what I was. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Like it just kind of goes like a thing like that. I don't know how many moves you have. I would think that covering a distance.
That spell is a long throw, so it's a long range.
On your turn, you can move and take an action.
Move and take an action. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's Tim's turn.
Yes.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. Okay. So my turn. What is the distance between me and them? Because I've got medium, I've got close, I've got my sword, which is close, and everything else is pretty much medium ranges.
At the moment, I would say that they are probably about the ones in the room with you. Probably about, if we're gonna go to yards, probably about 25 yards.
25 yards.
Yeah, and then the ones coming in behind it are probably more around like 40 yards away, 50 yards.
So I need to get my book real quick. I do apologize, I don't have it open. To look at what spells or what yardage means close, medium, long, that sort of thing.
So close is like within arm's distance.
Okay.
Short range is between 15 and 30 feet. Medium range is 50 to 60 feet. And then long range is up to 100 feet or more.
What's that in yards?
A yard is 3 feet.
Or do you want to change your terminology for
All
me here?
All right. Everybody settled.
I don't know yards to feet.
All right, so we'll just I don't care distance wise. I know how far they are. That's what matters. 25 feet.
So that'll be medium range for us then.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you said the medium was up to 60 feet.
Yeah. What page is this?
I do apologize. Sorry.
139. Whatever PDF viewer I'm using in the browser, it like every time I scroll, it has to load. It's like just load the whole thing.
Oh, right. Okay, so we'll say the ones close to you are about 25 feet away. The ones further than that are about, I'd probably say 60 feet. They're not quite long range because they're coming in. But.
Gotcha. Okay. They're coming towards us, but not at that point yet. So, I guess what I can do is I can take one of them, preferably one coming at us. And let's see here. We will do. I will actually do Chained Fates.
Okay.
Chained Fates is you link the essence of two creatures with Sorcerer's Change, binding their fates together. Choose two creatures within medium range until the start of your next turn. When either target suffers damage, the other linked target suffers the same damage, which ignores armor. Additionally, if either target recovers toughness, the other recovers the same amount of toughness for each success extend the duration by 1 round. So they get damaged together, they heal together.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate, but hey, if anything, we can get two at one time. So let's see. So I will go ahead and roll that. I have my thing here, Chained Fates. Let me get into character. Woo, ha, 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 ha. And then roll it. Spellcasting bonus. It is a. I think it depends on what kind of roll we're doing, if I do remember. So I don't think I have one. Submit.
Okay.
Got one success. It does no damage to them. Let's just make that clear. It can just amplify. If you hit one, the other can do it.
Okay,
well.
and you casted it at the middle one, I assume, right?
Whichever one's coming closest to us. If he hit for the middle one, I can do that at the middle one as well. Just that one and probably the one closest to it because they have to be chained together.
Okay.
And only one success, so it's only going to last this one round. So
okay, gotcha. Alrighty.
And that's it for me. I'm gonna take this time to get my book open. Sorry.
Noise.
Who is next? Your music stopped too, by the way.
Not surprising. That would be. Yeah, music. Okay, so what you got, Grady?
Okay.
Flashbang myself.
The ones that are coming through the door, I would like to. Are they already through the door? Or are they like outside?
They're starting to enter. There's only probably 2 entered in by now.
Okay. If possible, I'd like to get to that door to maybe clear us a way out of here.
Okay.
So I'll rush the 2 that are already through.
Okay. So are you running all the way around the 3 that are in front, or the 5 that are in front of you?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't have the right visual in my head. I thought these were behind us.
Gotcha. So right now, nobody's behind you. You're facing the door. So you've got the Enrapturous directly in front. Then you've got 2 on her flanks. So 2 on one side, 2 on the other side. And then behind them is the doorway, because you're in kind of like a temple.
Oh, behind them. Okay.
Yeah, the door. They're coming in through there.
Is that door the only way out for us?
Do you want to roll an awareness?
Yeah, let's. DN for that.
Four.
2 successes.
So as you're kind of looking around, you see kind of what looks like maybe a trap door, but it's underneath a lot of the treasure.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Was that a cat?
I don't know if that was my dog or somebody else's.
That's
dog.
my dog.
Okay.
Oh,
Mine
Sorry.
stands at the doorway and does the same thing. So
Also, I'm sorry, side bit, I'm sorry. I was just looking up. Having training in a skill adds an additional die to your dice pool and making a test with that skill. You can have training in a skill up to 3 times.
mm.
Focus grants you +1 bonus to the result of a single die when you make a test. That's
okay.
That's the stuff. Sorry about that. Just wanted to get it out there. I think I was right. I can't remember now, but I think I was right in that. It added something. So. Okay.
Sweet. All right. So yeah, you see what looks like maybe what could be a door, but lots of stuff are piled on top of it.
Okay. So if those are kind of our only ways out, I think it best to just kind of stand and fight. Can I fire an arrow at like one of the two that just came through the door?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to use my ballistic skill. What would be the DN for that? Would that be their defense or?
Yeah, probably with distance too.
This is all very archaic. I feel like there's probably people out there that know this like the back of their hands.
Right. Yeah. If they
Right.
do, by all means, comment on the videos.
Right. Because there's times when I'm just like, okay, if I'm casting a spell, is he going to do it as an arcana check? Like, what do I need to... Like, I don't know what...
I thought each spell kind of listed what kind of check it was or what skill you were using.
No,
not?
not exactly. Because, like, my Chained Fate just says DN 6 to 1. Target 2. Duration 1 round. Medium. Overcast.
But is it not a channeling skill or something?
It doesn't say it.
Huh.
So
It should say if it's channeling or instant.
That's strange. Yeah, I thought it did. Okay, so basically it's asking you for a DN to hit them.
Making an attack, I need to go to page 145.
I know we're not using the ladder.
Okay, we're not going to use the ladder. Okay.
Yeah, because it makes you look up, like compare certain things and all that stuff. Ranged attack. 2 or more steps. It's 1 step lower. See, like your abilities 1 step higher, 1 step lower. What is the range on your weapon? Do you know?
That is a good question. Let's see.
That's what happens when we're out of the game for a while.
Yeah.
It's all right, though.
Long range. And piercing.
Long range, you said?
Yeah.
And do you have an accuracy skill or ability?
I have the ballistic skill.
Just compare your accuracy with target's defense.
Accuracy is one of those like secondary. So I have good accuracy right now.
Good accuracy. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's do it this way. Good accuracy. Let's do a 3.
Okay. Ballistic skill bonus. I have 1 focus in it. 5 successes.
Nice. Okay, so one of the ones that comes in, oddly enough, they're not running. They literally think they have the drop on you. With the numbers, she doesn't even see it coming, but as soon as it hits her, it literally blows her backwards into the wall and impales her into the wall. She did.
Okay.
Nice.
So there's 5 in front of me. I think I will try to put myself between Kiltarius and what's your character's name, Tim? Thaddeus. An old Thaddeus.
Old
Spooky no
Thaddy.
name.
I mean, you've been dead for so long. Who can
Yeah,
remember?
who can
Who
remember?
can remember?
Who's got time for old Thad?
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Just voting
I should
for
have
myself,
made my name
which at this point it
Thaddeus.
doesn't even matter.
If I'd named myself Thaddeus, I could say my name is Thad Dickey. But hindsight. Next game. We'll get
I
it.
don't think that's too late.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, this is awkward.
Your turn.
I moved my mouse. There we go. Open everything back up. I moved my mouse over to this screen, went to click the bestiary, and instead it clicked the X on the tab with all the things.
Fun.
Beautiful.
Reopening. All right. So let's see here. Okay. All right. So, the one with the harp, starts to strum it and shoots what looks to be not lightning, but something similar to it with a pink purplish haze, and shooting it directly at Grady. Let's see, that's going to be championship.
Is this an amethyst spell?
What?
An amethyst spell.
I don't know. How would I possibly know that?
Oh, there's different colors.
Are you asking strictly because I said it's purplish?
Yes.
All right. She's aiming it directly at Tim. All right, here we go. Gonna do this, and I don't have their character sheets in there because screw all that noise. Owns the dice. What do you have a defense, Brady? What's your defense?
2, I believe.
A 2?
I have 2 armor.
Okay.
0 defense. I think that's because I can't wear regular armor. I have natural armor.
And what's your toughness? What is it? I'm sorry.
It says 0?
You should have a toughness.
Look under metal.
Well, they're all 0s.
Most characters' toughness is equal to their body plus mind plus soul.
Oh,
Mhm.
so 8.
8. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay. Boom shakalaka. All right, so it's gonna hit you. And okay, I know what I have to do. I get it now. Sorry.
Thank God he's shuffling dice. I just hear the thing and I look at a screen and just see the arm going.
Don't worry about what I'm doing over here.
Jingling
My
them bells. I get you. You're
My
early.
pain brings him happiness.
Exactly. All right. It hits you, but it just kind of swirls around you and dissipates.
Okay.
Which is good because that could have really fucking hurt. Now, the other two, or the two on the side, the one that's chained to her kind of steps in front of her, like they know what the spell is that's on her. And then there's two on the right, like her right, so you guys left, and then one on the left that are moving towards you, and they start to run, but they can't get to you this turn.
Okay. They're like charging.
Yeah. Which would make it Heath's turn. During which they would be about, realistically, probably only about 7-8 foot away. Not close enough to hit you, but they're coming in hot.
Okay. So I'm gonna whip out the old shield
Easy.
and hammer,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna friggin' take a big swing, a crushing swing with the hammer at the
Okay.
closest one.
All right.
So
So
target DN of 2, correct?
let's see.
That's what automatically popped up when I went to hit my attack button.
Well, so I'm using. I have the chart here.
Okay.
Like Grady, you said yours is good, right? Good accuracy.
Yes.
So you should have like good melee, great melee.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have? What does it say? Good.
For what, melee?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
it's good melee. Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's see. So if that is a 2, I would say it is a 3.
Okay. Bam. Melee bonus?
Do you have any focus in weapon skill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I have 1 training and weapon skill.
So that means you get to add 1 dice to your roll.
Would that be a bonus? Wouldn't that be the bonus?
The bonus is you get to add 1 dice. No, I think so.
I think it automatically adds that dice.
But it also might, yeah.
So
So if you were to roll it, how much are you supposed to roll right now? Like in
says-
general?
says attack pool of 4 with a damage of 5.
Okay. So if you roll that, we'll look at the result here, and if it shows just 5 dice, then we know.
Okay, ready?
But if it,
Okay.
yeah.
Go.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. So it did not add the 1 extra.
It added extra damage.
Mm-hmm. 5 extra damage on 3 successes.
Okay. But it only rolled 4 dice when it was supposed to roll 5.
It rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice when it was supposed to do 6 if he's getting an extra because he has training in it.
I'm only seeing 4 dice.
3.
If I look at successes, it shows he rolled a 2, a 5, a 5, and a 6.
Oh, I just see the thing that says rolling 3, 1, 0, 0, 0. Oh, that's weird.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll just we'll use your roll because
I'm good with that.
yeah, you got a good one here. Okay, so the one, which side are you on?
I guess right side, maybe.
So you're on the right side. My guess is Tim's kind of on the left side, and
Yeah.
Grady's in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the one coming towards you, she kind of stumbles. Not really trips, but kind of stumbles towards you and is about to take a header. But right whenever she does that, you swing your hammer and crush her head into the ground.
Nice.
So that one, needless to say, has perished. You got two coming at you from the left side now.
I don't get attack again, though, do I?
No. You get an action, right? Action and a movement.
Yeah.
So,
I kind of see them coming and take a defensive stance with my shield out.
okay.
Sorry, guys. With the way that thing's going, I'm moving back to traditional dice here.
What do you mean?
I don't really know how it's going with that because it looked weird. I don't know. But I know that if I have a thing with a training and I need 4 dice, I can just grab one more right here and roll it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's easier for my brain. How about that? It's easier for my brain to do it.
That makes sense.
Okie dokie. So, we are fighting, huh? Sorry, I should my character. So, fighting. Huh? So, okay. So, you were able within swinging distance. So, I guess I can do the same. Is another one at the same distance?
Yeah, they all kind of charged you right at the same time.
So, I will move a little bit closer to them. And I will unsheath my ghostly blade by the name of Sword, because I did not name it. And I have
with an E at the end.
Yes, Sword, eh? And I have why am I doing this? Fuck it. My melee is poor. And I have an attack pool of 1. It looks like. So I'm swinging. Damn it!
Right, you missed.
Let's see. Yeah, I know, right? Let me see. It has a thing of what it is here.
Poor. Your melee's poor.
Yeah. Weapons and gear. All right, weapons and gear. Let me go here. I've got sword, which is having traits. Sword. Man, I wish it was Sword of Stolen Hours. That sounds badass.
So
I think it's in the
sword of swollen. The sword of swollen towers.
Let's see here. Equipment. I got to go to the main book because it was just a regular thing. So
that's what I've named your sword.
Thank you. Swollen what again?
Powers.
Swollen powers. So is it common?
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Swollen towers.
Swollen towers. Okay. Like
actually, just one tower.
So it's a 1 plus S, which I do believe S means strength. So,
or soul strength. You have strength in this game, right?
So it'd be body would be strength, which is a 1. Man, I shouldn't be swinging anything at all. Can I take this back? Like, I think this is bad.
Sure.
I mean, I don't have to.
No, you can. But your sword's still named that.
Okay. Fair enough. Man, I don't have anything. Everything is like medium range.
I mean, you can still shoot.
Oh, yeah, because it's still within it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So I will do Arcane Bolt.
Okay.
It is, suffers 1 damage for each target success. Increased damages by 1 for each additional success. It is a DN 4 to 1. So that is my mind. So that is 4. Correct. I said it was mind, right?
Yeah.
People are going to hate us.
Meh.
Tests.
You mean both of our viewers? You mean your mom?
Yeah, my mom. Yeah, she's going to be like,
Aw.
these people never, these kids never learned how to do anything.
It's true. She's gonna be like yelling how we do things.
How
'cause
we
she
do it.
now know.
Because she picked up the book and read it
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
cover to cover.
Okay, so they say spell casting. Oh, ooh. Channeling test. To cast a spell, you use an action to make a mind channeling test. The difficulty test is determined by the DN of the spell you're trying to cast. Any additional success on the test can be overcast. Okay, so you have to use mind. Which is 4. Okay. All right. And I do have one in Arcana and in Channeling. So I think if we use either one, it adds 1 to the roll in training. So I will go ahead and do that. We have 1, 2, 3 successes. Which I don't think it matches the 4 it takes, right? Fuck
What's
it. I'll just roll I'll just roll the goddamn thing in here. Spellcasting bonus.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. Boom. Hey, still 3.
See, that's weird to me because you got 2 6s, and in Wrath and Glory that counts as 2 successes. Or you got 2 6s, I should say, and those count as 2 successes. So
Oh, what's the?
technically,
Well,
to me,
hang on.
you
What's the
have
D? What's the
fucking
D?
5.
What's the target DN?
Well, you have to hit a 4 just to cast that spell.
Well,
Oh,
but I didn't hit a
you
target DN.
No, you have to. There was no DN. You have to make the DN to cast the spell at all.
Okay.
But you rolled a 4, a 6, and a 6. So technically, you succeeded. Yeah, you succeeded 3 times. Sorry, I had to look at it. I had to read it the way it's here. So you hit once. So you did 3 damage.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Target suffering when you made each additional success increases damage by 1. All right. So just.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with my thing.
Whatever it is, you're failing.
Yeah, I'm feeling hard. That's probably the weapon swing. As me taking my sword and doing this.
Okay. You hit her with the arcane bolt, and it kind of sizzles on her for a second, and she just kind of falls to the ground limp.
Take that, you hussy.
So you got 1 coming at you.
I can't do anything else about that. I'll brace for it.
Yeah, let her know she's getting a front row ticket to the gun show.
Yes, exactly.
Prepare to eat my wood.
Prepare to eat swollen towers.
Tower, singular.
Oh, sorry, swollen tower.
The sword of the swollen tower.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thus is the name of the sword.
So,
All right.
So there's 1 charging. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, there's 1 that's close to you still charging.
If I can, I'd like to. Okay, where's my thing? I'd like to throw my great bow back over my shoulder and draw my sword from my side and like give it a good hack
All right.
So let's do DN for that. Melee is a good.
Melee is good. It would be a 3.
Okay. I got 3 successes. And it said I have 2 extra damage.
Okay. Which would be, I guess, 5 damage technically. That off with her head.
Nice.
Clean cut straight across. She eats shit right in front of you guys. And
With that, I'm going to stare at the harp lady.
Yep.
Like,
who then starts
see him
playing Stairway to Heaven on her harp.
And Grady's just looking at her like, did y'all ever see that movie? Was it Attack of the Monsters or whatever? Where it had like that lady who accidentally grew like super huge, and that blob creature that was voiced by Seth Rogen. I guess.
Oh.
Monsters?
Is it an animated movie?
Yeah, it's an animated movie. Yeah,
I vaguely remember that. I never saw it.
Was
But
it
there's-
Monsters versus something?
Monsters versus Aliens, probably.
Maybe.
That sounds
It
right.
came around the same time as like Megamind.
Yeah.
Yes, it is Monsters versus Aliens. Yeah, but there's like a scene whenever the goo monster has like a bowl of gelatin, and they walk past a guy who said something mad, and he walks past him, he looks at him, and he takes the gelatin, he's just like shaking it at him. Freaking hilarious thing ever. I will try to find it and send it to you guys. And I'll put it in, if I find it, I'll put it in the video so that people know I'm not freaking crazy. They just derailed everything. Shut up, Tim. Go ahead. All right, what's going on, party? Cut off a head? Let's do it.
'Tis one head off. One head crushed.
With that,
yeah.
can I start to close the distance between us and the main lady?
Okay. You're gonna
talking
start
about
striding to her.
Talking about the harp lady?
The harp lady, yeah.
Okay. Let's see if this. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. All right. So she begins to play again. You'll notice that you start feeling kind of a vibration in the ground. Can't really tell what it is. Let's see, can you all make awareness checks for me?
Awareness check coming down the pipeline.
DN.
We'll make it a 3 right in the middle. Okay, so as you're obviously engrossed in the fight, but you start feeling the vibrations, and you look and see some of the cups that seem to have maybe wine or some sort of liquid in them. You can see that they're shaking with it, almost like massive footsteps.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm. And let's see how.
Well, here's your fights you've been wanting there, Heathy boy.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Heath is still in the front. So we'll do it. Oh, drop the dice. Drop the dice. Drop the dice. All right. So she casts the blast at you again, and it's going to hit you this time, but it only does 1 damage.
To me?
No, to
me,
Grady.
to my toughness, right?
Yes.
So on your character sheet, you have the wound tracker. It's right next to your talents. It says wounds, and you can do it there. So you should only have a certain amount. And once you have the certain amount full, that's when you go to wounds, like mortally wounded.
Okay, so I have 0 of 4 wounds.
So if he gets you for 1.
But was that a wound or was that just taking off of my toughness? Like, what
I think wounds happen after toughness, doesn't it?
So,
because toughness is basically your HP.
A wound.
So in the combat, and stuff like that, there is a combat, other kind, vehicles, mounts, called shot. You could call your shots too, by the way, Greg. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. Climbing, crawling, falling, flying, jumping.
Dealing damage. Successful attack or effect deals damage. Target reduces their toughness by the total damage minus their armor. If an attack reduces the target's toughness to 0, any remaining damage is converted to wounds. See wounds overlay. If the target has no spaces remaining to wounds, they are mortally wounded. If the target recovers toughness, this must again be reduced to 0 before they begin to suffer wounds. So, this person attacks this person, getting 2 successes. The great sword deals this much. He has a total of 4 damage. And it says something about, like, if his armor gives him 2, he takes only 2 damage, 4 minus 2. Toughness is reduced by 3 at that point, if he had that much. So, I think it does go down to toughness first. Most characters' toughness is equal body, mind, soul. Whenever you take damage, that damage is subtracted from your current toughness. If your toughness is reduced to 0, you suffer wounds instead.
Okay.
Until you recover some of your toughness, all damage you suffer is dealt as wounds. That's how you do it. And then there's different wounds: minor, serious, deadly, and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So you subtract from your toughness.
So I have 2 armor. Does that mean that I take 0 damage or 0 toughness damage?
So I rolled basically 5 dice. Only 3 of them were high enough to beat the DN, I guess you would say. And then you had an armor of 2, so I just 1 goes through. Yeah.
All right.
I believe.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. And then let's see. So you can see 3 of them are starting to come up behind her. They're getting closer. The 1 is still impaled on the wall.
So there's 3 more after the 2 we done smashed?
Yeah, you've killed 4?
Yeah.
These are the ones coming up from outside, like the doorway.
Okay.
Which would make it your turn.
Okay. How close?
The main group there is still only about 25 feet away.
Okay. All right. 25 feet.
Should be
That'd be right.
within range, yeah. It's medium range.
Okay. So then I'm going to cast an arcane bolt.
Okay.
At the closest one.
Okay.
And spellcasting bonus. That's going to be 1 because it's training, right? Or 1 because it's in focus. Which one?
So if you have something in focus, so you choose either one, right? If you have one in focus, you get to
I have
add.
in Arcana. I have one in training and one focus.
So you're going to choose, right? So you're
Yeah.
going to either add one to a dice roll,
Okay.
or add a whole other dice to your roll. Training is a whole nother dice. Focus is you're taking one of them and adding one to
I
it
add the dice
to make
roll
like
four.
another success, that kind of thing.
So how do I add the dice? Or does it automatically figure that in?
Yeah, it should be able to figure that in. Or if anything, you can look at this whenever you roll it and say, okay, that one there, I want to add one to that one. To that 3 is now a 4, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And we'll know which one you're doing.
I rolled 3 successes.
Okay.
So.
Okay. You hit. Let's see. You're on right side.
Yeah.
So.
Mm.
So there was
One
one coming up on her side because you had killed the other one. You hit the other one that's coming up on her left side, and she goes down.
Okay. Next. And I still take a defensive posture. So.
Okay.
I'm going to look at Grady's character. Anyone else hear the footsteps? I'm going to say that while I'm getting ready to cast my spell.
I feel it.
So, So I say that as I'm doing my spell. So this is how I kind of see it. If we can do this, I'm going to cast Wraithstorm. Okay.
Okay.
And so if this passes, if this works, I will describe what's going on. Okay. So I'll do this. It's a 6-1. So that's high. And I have a 1 in that. 1 success. Okay. So basically what Wraithstorm does is I forcefully rip the soul from a creature at the moment of its death and use it as a weapon. So the first time a living creature dies within medium range before the start of my next turn, I tear the soul out of the dying creature and detonate it in a forceful blast of energy. So, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cast that on one of the next people. Let's say one of the other ones that's getting closer to us, possibly closer to Grady's side of thing. So I'm going to cast that spell on it. So that way, if it dies before my next turn, we can do it and blast it. And then I can choose an enemy inside that zone that suffers damage equal to the dead creature's soul, ignoring the armor. So if it dies, it like corpse burst from Diablo, right? So if it dies, it blows up, and whatever's near it is going to take its damage.
Okay, but it doesn't actually do damage.
It doesn't do anything damage itself. No. Mine's all like frozen at the moment of death type stuff. You know, just like you're gonna die if you're gonna. So if Grady tries it out, it doesn't die. Fucked it, for lack of a better term. But yeah, but that's mostly just like I'm casting it, and I'm like, you hear those footsteps?
All right. So you hit it with the green.
Yeah, and only one
juice there.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think if I had more successes, I think it carries to another thing for an additional round. But
oh, okay, gotcha.
Like each additional success extends the duration by 1 round. So I guess it does it multiple times, but I didn't. It's a heavy spell to cast, guys.
Yeah,
that's a big boy one.
So I need
like
30 spell what you cast it on.
Yes, yeah, you would have to target that one. Let's say it's glowing green. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa. And that is the end of mine. Turn to that one. Technically speaking, I guess I should be behind all of you guys if I'm just doing stuff that doesn't do damage. Just waiting until someone else takes it out, and then I can do it.
Well, I've run up to the harp lady.
Oh shit! I chose the wrong one.
I don't think she's gonna be that easy to kill, though. So.
Oops.
So if I see one glowing, where was it in relation to her?
So they're running towards you guys. That
So
one
she's just
probably
hanging out in the back like a general.
Yeah, more or less. She's about 25 feet away, whereas they were probably, I'd say, about halfway to you. So we'll say about 12 feet away.
Okay. I guess I'll just try to engage the harp lady, so
Okay.
that others can focus on what's coming.
Well, you were running towards her to begin with, so by now you're within arm's reach of her. So they let's see. It's almost like whenever they got to attack you, she made the comment like, "No, he's mine," and they just ran past you.
Mhm.
So
I was hoping he like Heisman, like stiff armed, boom, like just
slow mo that shit.
slow mo it.
Okay. If that's the case, you're able to pick your shots, hindering your foes with each strike. When you make an attack, you choose to aim at a specific area. The target's defense increases a number of steps determined by the hit location. Okay.
That's like to me, that seems like a risk reward type thing.
Yeah, it really does.
Mhm.
What a balanced game. If I'm already running towards her, what if I charged her? I throw my weight and momentum into a powerful attack. When you charge, you move as fast as your speed allows and make an attack. You cannot charge an enemy in your zone. Okay, I guess she's in my zone, so I won't do that. I'll just attack her regularly. How about that?
Okay.
They're charging us, if anything,
Okay.
until they got to us.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I clicked the right thing. Yes, I did. Okay, so I'm attacking main harp lady. What is the DM for her?
Just standard attack.
Like 3?
Let's see. You said your stuff is good, right? Oh shit! I'm trying to find that page again.
Yeah, his stuff has been good, I think, this whole time.
Yeah.
His melee.
Okay. It is going to be a 4.
And I don't think I have any focus. 3 successes.
Perfect.
And these are, what did it say? These are with my great sword, slashing, two-handed, and it has 2 damage.
So that would add 2 to the damage, right?
I think so.
Armor is only So that would, let's see, you did 1 to her earlier, and that would make your damage this time 5.
I think so.
Okay. So running at her, when you slash down, you hit the harp out of her hands, and you manage to get one of her arms clean off
Damn.
Go, man, go.
when you do it.
Way to go.
Still alive.
Oh. You suck.
Still alive, but
Mhm.
she hurting.
Fair enough.
And if I move away from her, does that open me up for an opportunity attack, from her?
Oh, I don't think they ever said anything about that in the books.
Yeah, because I mean, in theory, you can attack and move, attack and run.
It's true.
So I wouldn't think so.
I'm trying to look to see because there's a thing about fleeing, but I don't think it is a part of this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to get too far away from the other two, so maybe I'll just kind of stand my ground here.
Okay.
You can shove.
That's another action, though, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have where is it at? Come on. A talent called Bulwark. I'll post it in our Roll20.
Okay.
If 2 or more enemies are within close range of you at the start of your turn, your defense increases 1 step. So I guess once the others are closer to me, when it's my turn, I'll get more defense.
Yeah, until your next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still some coming up behind you. There's still some in the ones, I guess, next to you that are running past you. I would say they're still probably considered close range. So your defense is good?
Yes.
Okay, so it bumps up to great, I guess.
Oh, dang. Nice.
Yeah. Until the start of your own next turn. Nice. Okay. Okay. What the fuck is this? Tiny ass bug in here. Okay. So we get there. Okay, so that would make it her turn. Okay. She's gonna flail at you with her claws. Question mark? You know what? She's only got one hand. She ain't getting the full attack. Let's see here. Y'all. Your defense. Yeah, it just kind of tings off you. She's attacking you with claws and your whole bulwarkiness not getting through that shit.
And one-armedness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My my bark is worse than her bite.
Huh?
Shut up. You can leave.
Yeah. Where's your soundboard?
Right? Any other time Tim would have that rigged up already. I kind of heard it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to do it again.
I know you did it before. Anyway. All right. There's more that are starting to come in. If you're looking kind of past them, you'll see what looks to be much larger creatures with multiple legs and limbs and tails flopping around, flailing around. So it kind of looks like stuff is starting to descend down upon you. It's kind of hard to tell what it is because they're outside, and I guess the time of day would be considered dusk. So you could kind of see shadows and shapes, so you can see kind of sizing of everything. but the things that are starting to run up behind the daemonettes you're fighting are considerably bigger, and you're starting to feel really loud, kind of thunderous footsteps that are starting to kind of shake the whole area.
Seems like the agents of chaos descend upon us.
Something big's coming.
Wrong thing. You see, this is why I don't have the soundboard thing ready, because I was like, I have my like echo voice on one page and everything else. Go to hit the voice and I hit Seinfeld. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we gotta leave. We gotta do something. Maybe a good retreat. I don't know if we can though at this point. Well,
if we kill her, maybe the others will stop attacking.
It's true.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Let's do it. We can get it. We can get it down. So who? What do you want to do? Vampire man.
Let's kill her.
Well, we got to get to her. He already made it.
Yeah, you got two guys coming at you, or two women.
Yeah, two guys coming on you. Coming at you.
Are they like coming? Like, are they within melee range? Or are they still out of melee range?
At this point, they're definitely in melee range.
Great.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, there goes my strategy, because I was just going to cast a big spell on her, but see if I could get it one shot. But since you're so close, I'm not going to leave myself open.
If you can kill the one that's glowing green, it can explode. But there's still one that's glowing green. It's not my round yet.
So with the one that's glowing green, I'm going to go back to the hand hammer.
All right.
So, bam. DN.
With
what he's got, does it affect the DN? Does it reduce it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So you're looking at a 3 still.
Okay. And I get a melee bonus, right? If I remember correctly.
Is it the thing about being good or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, that's what sets up the DN.
I think the only bonuses you get are the training and focus.
4 successes.
And 5 extra damage.
Nice. Okay, so you hit that one, and she kind of stops for a minute and looks you dead in the eyes and straight explodes. Which sounds awesome, but she also covers you in her feminine goo.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
And you'll notice, hang on, I'm getting there. I'm telling the story. I don't remember what that's from, but he's like, I'm telling a story.
Princess Bride?
No, because I don't think I've even seen that.
Oh, okay. Because there was a part in that movie where he's just like, hey, I'm tell the story.
Is it Pirates of the Caribbean? I feel like it's the two, like the bald guy and the goofy one.
Probably. Yeah. Probably, yeah. When they're talking about how they got cursed or whatever. Probably in the very first movie. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Squirrel tangent there.
Okay, so when that one explodes, you see kind of a green mist that kind of turns into like a little gem. Fly directly at the one that's next to her. Land. And the other one kind of gives the whole "what the fuck" thing, and then boom, also explodes.
All right, I'm helping.
So, explosion. So at the moment you got lady there in the front, and you got stuff coming in.
So I'm still going to take a defensive stance.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to give them attack of opportunity and turn my back.
Oh, sure.
Next.
So that would make it Grady's turn.
Okay.
Actually, wouldn't that be Tim's turn?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be Tim's
Wait.
turn.
Oh yeah. For some reason I went.
Oh, Tara, yes.
So we shouldn't have anybody around us right now.
No, they're not close
No.
to you at the moment.
Okay, so I will make a charge towards the nearest one. That's not in our zone.
So you're gonna float aggressively.
I'm going to float aggressively.
Love it. All right.
Closer to one.
Okay.
And
Well,
then
right
I
now
will-
the only thing that is in front of you close enough to charge is her.
Oh, well, that
The
might be
other
a good
things
idea.
are running up behind her, but they haven't made it to her yet.
Running up from behind her.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll try to get as close as I can to Grady within my movement.
Okay.
Which is we ever talked about movement? I think we ever did.
Like how far you can move? I mean, you're gonna be able to make it up there.
Yeah.
You're charging.
Somewhere
So if I-
on the character sheet.
So if I do that, and I get up next to him, to Grady, I'm gonna use one of my actions
Ah, a ghost.
on him. I'm gonna smack that little tree behind, and I'm gonna do a thief of flesh,
Alright.
which is a 5 with a 2 on the modifier or so. And so I will go ahead and hit that. And I think I have a submit. Oh, no successes. I failed. Sorry, Grady. What I was trying to do was I was trying to slap your booty that would make you corporeal. So that way you take half damage from non-magical attacks just in case they try to do anything, and you could pass through solid objects. But instead I just kind of ghost crushed your butt.
It's very cold.
I just kind of went wiggle. So, yeah. That's not good. But I'm next to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greetings.
It'll be your turn, sir.
Then where's she at?
The one you're fighting?
The Heart Lady.
She's right in front of you.
I think it's time to do try a killing blow here. So I'm just gonna hack at her again.
Alright.
3 or 4 again.
It was
The DN.
4.
yeah, it's a 4. Yep.
3 successes.
Nice.
Alright. You swipe at her. It goes from shoulder to all the way down through the torso down to the whatever, the hip. That's what I'm looking for. And she cleaved, and she did.
Nice.
And you see the ones that are still funneling in, they all stop, and they're staring at you, and you hear a voice from outside basically scream, but it sounds like multiple voices, high, low, multiple voices ever, and you hear the voice say, "You'll pay for that."
Is there still all that golden stuff around us?
Yeah. You start hearing some knocking coming from the door that's under all the gold, and you see the door pop open real quick, and what looks to be humans, like human people, kind of pop up out of there, and they say, quickly, come over here.
We can't really get a good sense of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, that, like, just at glance, they just look like regular humans.
At this point in time, I think it's like a way out.
Yeah.
You might as well make haste.
If that's the case, then you guys should go down first, and I will get the door on my way down and killing anything that tries to go down with us.
Sounds like a plan.
So you guys are taking off running for the
dough.
For the dough?
Going for the dough.
Yep.
Okay. About the time that you get to the door, you've noticed all the creatures haven't been moving in on you. They're still standing at the front. I probably should have gotten a picture of those. If there is any, if I can remember what the fudge sickle they're called. I think that's what they're called. It's not what they're called. So, perfect. Just gonna do this and start one of these. Add this, do this. Nope, just over here. Add this to it. Close this. Bring this open. So basically, what you're seeing at the door is a pretty large group of these.
Those are a lot of titties.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Humanoidish body, but they have kind of like a hyena head, really long tongues, horns, kind of a lion tail, I guess that would be close to.
Looks
and
like it, yeah.
typically some have 4, some have 6 legs, but kind of like a horse almost, and then they all have crabby hands.
It's like a front horse.
Could have showed you that
horse.
earlier, but that's what's standing at the door, but they haven't moved since the voice said that. And about the time that you reach the door, right above where the creatures are, they're fiends. That's what they're called. Right above where they are, right above the doors and like the windows of this temple, the entire top of it basically gets shattered and knocked away. And
the whole
as
top?
The entire top of it gets knocked off. And when you look through the giant hole, you see one of these. Did it work?
Is that a keeper?
Yes, that's technically what it is, yeah. But the other creature is just for scale. But it's freaking massive. And you see, basically it knocked the entire top of the temple off. And with that, you jump down into the little trapdoor thing and shut it. And when you jump down, the people that are down there lock it up. And you are in a new place that you will find out about next time.
Okay.
Next time.
Hey, there you go. Well, all right. There you have it. Welcome back, everybody. We fought some stuff.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
We killed some stuff.
Yeah.
Shit out of some stuff.
Yeah, a little bit different, a little bit more things to question out, because I think if you think about it, in our Wrath and Glory, we didn't fight too much either. This one here, we're getting a little bit more nitty gritty. We're getting some stakes added to it, some stakes. So we'll have to look into that some more. Love it, love being back.
Yep.
Y'all want to do the closing thing? Y'all are usually really good at it.
That's an impressive stick, Grady.
Yes, Grady has a great
It's a
stick.
shoehorn, but I was like, oh, it's like a wooden sword. Anyways, Heath, please.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share.
Heck yeah.
True.
Thank you all for joining us on this. Stay tuned for more things. We, of course, Leon and I are working our way through Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, the OG.
Nice.
We actually started playing it before it got announced that a new one the remake was coming.
Oh, nice.
So that's just fortuitous timing on that one. Derek and I are looking at tackling. We played Silent Hill 2 on the channel with Leon. I think it was his first time to play it. It might have been. And so now we're looking at Derek playing it for the first time ever, the remake. Just kind of go through that. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
Look forward to some more verses whenever we go against each other. And there you go. Have fun, everybody. Thanks for sticking around.
Play Space Marine 2. Awesome game.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Space Marine 2.